Hello, friends, and thank you for joining me on another episode of True Crime Past and Present. Today, I bring you the case of our 2-day old baby, that baby girl that has been missing, along with her mother, Danielle Hoyle. Um, and the story is from Memphis, Tennessee. So, according to Memphis, Tennessee, they have released some details of what happened to the 27-year-old mother and her 2-day old baby girl. Now, at this time, it is presumed that they both have perished. According to the baby's father, Brandon, he admitted of killing the child and killing the mother. As far as the motive, he hasn't said a motive, but he did share that this happened. Now, basically, the police questioned him and they asked him, "What happened? Where is she?" And he couldn't say anything. And he basically admitted admitted to killing the mom, shooting her, and then throwing the baby on the bridge into the river. His own 2-day old baby girl. What is wrong with people nowadays? I mean, this is another type of level of domestic violence, right? He took it out on a 2-day old baby that had no way of defending herself. She's looking at her mom and her dad as her protectors. And yet this monster, because that's what he is, a monster, turns around and does this. Who does that? Right? Now all this is still alleged, but I mean, come on, guys. Like, this is a whole new level of evil that we're seeing. We have all of these babies are missing. We have, you know, let me see if I can pull up a picture. There we go. There's the little baby. And that's his mom. What is wrong with people? Look at the innocence of this child. And yet this monster is sitting comfortably in this jail cell somewhere in Tennessee, awaiting trial, right? Even though he confessed, he's still awaiting trial, right? So what should happen to him? I mean, this is another case where it's so heart-wrenching. It's so infuriating because we all know at the end of the day, he's not going to get what he deserves. And it's like, what can you compare for him to deserve? What can compare? What would be the correct punishment for this man? Right. So let's look at our options here. Life in prison. Okay. He'll be hanging out with his buddies, eating 3 meals a day, sleeping, having some type of social life up in there. I don't know. Right. I'm not too familiar with prison. Thank God. What would be another option? Death penalty? Not sure what the laws are up there of in Tennessee. of the death penalty, but I haven't heard many executions happening there. So, and I honestly, I'm gonna doubt that any juror is gonna find this man sane or not guilty because it is just so unbelievable, right? And yet, this monster, let me see if I can pull up his picture. His monster gets to sit up here and live his life. Now, I don't know too much about the case itself as far as a motive. This is just, I'm assuming, I'm assuming that it has to be some type of domestic violence dispute. There's no other explanation, right? We've seen in other cases that when the father decides to get rid of the baby, maybe there's some type of lover involved. Remember Scott Peterson? I don't know, guys. I'm just very appalled by this man. And I mean, he, without any remorse, told the investigators, yeah, you know, I killed him, I shot her, allegedly, right? And 2-year-old Kennedy, I threw her on the river, all along with a gun. So good luck. 2-day old newborn. How much can this angel possibly weigh? 5, 6 pounds. Come on. This is why anybody, and I mean this, I mean anybody that's listening to this that maybe knows anybody that might be in this situation, if you're in any type of domestic violence situation, verbal, financial, um, physical, whatever, get out. Because you don't really know this person. You don't know the capabilities. I mean, I can say that after COVID, a lot of these crazies are getting crazier. I mean, first, what we're hearing of all these missing kids cases, we're hearing of missing Summer Wells, missing Cal City Boys, missing Lena Sardar, and the list goes on and on. And yet now it's like this guy right here, he's like, no need to look for that baby because I killed it. Really? Really? No type of remorse, anything. But I'm very interested to know, what do you guys think? What do you think would be the right punishment for this monster, in my opinion? Right? He still hasn't been through the whole court and legal system, so all this is still alleged, even though he did confess. Well, what do you guys think? What would be the suitable punishment for this monster? Very, I'll be very interested to know. Go ahead and comment below, like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see each other in the next one.